competing with
Yeah.
one another.
Niche partitioning isn't as strong of a rule as you might think.
Yeah, look at Africa in general.
Morrison.
Or like northern harriers and short-eared owls having the exact same diet, exact same habitat preference. They hate each other, and sometimes they'll live in the same fields and nest in the same nest.
However, one is not a ginormous two fucking ton carnivore, and the other.
You can in a large enough space you can have two things with the same niche. It is
I
completely
do think
reasonable.
they probably would have prey preferences.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, of course.
Like
I mean,
that's
There's just a
the
lot
thing.
of overlap.
I would bet like Gorgosaurus might be going after the Hadrosaurs more, and the Splatosaurus after the Ceratopsians more. That would probably be the like, they would probably be like prefer one or the other, but they could quite easily take whatever they needed.
Pretty much.
Yeah, which is completely normal.
Wouldn't be surprised if it also heavily varied by region.
I mean, we have literally like, we show like, that's still one of the coolest things about the Tarbosaurus to me, that the isotope stuff showed literal individual preferences for prey.
Yep.
Any,
Like a
I
cat.
want to see that paper.
I mean,
There's a paper that showed like some individuals were sauropod hunters, some were ankylosaur specialists. That over like the last, like I think that like the isotope stuff is like the last few months, I assume.
Hmm.
It's either months or years. I don't know quite how deep isotope studies go in extinct animals.
I mean, they're
That
starting to
climate-
get.
That preference in climate infer from oxygen and carbon atoms to the enamel of Tarbosaurus batar mnemic formation. That's probably the thing.
That might be the one. They
Yep.
showed that like one individual had like 40% of its entire diet was just ankylosaurs.
Good grief.
probably just like crunchy snacks.
Uh-huh. But he
No,
really figured out
thankfully.
how to handle the angry croutons.
That thing is a can opener on legs. It's probably figured out how to do it.
Yeah, I mean, in general, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the thing. That like, I mean, it, okay, let's entertain the idea that like these are, I mean, the Spinosaurus is related to T Rex and are just like maybe not anagenesis per se, but like they are going in that direction. You get
I
what
mean,
I mean?
they're both in the like same group. I don't know why you're saying entertain the idea that they're closely related.
No. I'm saying entertain the idea that like they are the quote unquote ancestor of T Rex. You get what I mean?
Okay, just
These
one.
are
I was very
more
confused for a second.
this is a more heavily built animal than Gorgosaurus. I'm still looking for like good like references. I that people reconstruct them differently. There needs to be more rigorous stuff, but in general, Gorgosaurus can get pretty big and is not like as lanky as people think because all of these are juveniles. But the Spletosaurus has a enormous head compared to equally sized Gorgosaurus and shorter legs and is just a cylindrical tube. I know Grace told me like the ones they were preparing when she was working at Treebold, that one is from the Judith River Formation. That is private collection, unfortunately, but that is they're missing the tip of the snout. They have basically an entire vertebral column. That is a Spletosaurus that is probably around 11 meters long.
Oh wow.
It has she said like she showed me some images like it has a really short legs. It's like very T-Rexy build in general.
That's
And I
very
wouldn't
cool.
be surprised if that's like a Ankh slash what's it called like
Wait,
Ceratopsian
hold on. 11 meters?
11 fucking meters. With
My reaction. Voice chat text.
11-meter that's massive animal.
Yeah.
the whole type I know is like 9 meters, estimated 9, maybe around 10. And it was said like not that's like max, but 9 meters. But like apparently there's fucking huge ones.
I will hop off for the night, actually.
I see it.
See ya.
See you guys.
Yeah.
It's very funny
Tyrannosaurs
here.
are interesting. Like they are like, for all that like the that we all have that phase of like fucking tyrannosaurs. Like they are interesting animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
I
there's.
really like that. Sorry, you go.
I was saying like there is a reason besides it's big theropod that tyrannosaurs are an interesting group.
Mm-hmm.
Like like Tyrannosaurus itself is a very weird theropod.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
Like there's
sorry, you go.
I was just saying there's a reason why it's well studied.
No, it's. I really like that talk that that came out at Royal Terral Museum YouTube channel, like where they go into pathologies of Gorgosaurus. I don't know if they say bones specifically or individuals. I think it might even be bones, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on this. 40 something
Tyrannosaurus has
percent,
some nasty pathologies too.
yeah, 47% of like Tyrannosaur, I think bones in Dinosaur Park area have pathologies. Their faces are fucked of like
Yep.
all the individuals we have.
They
The specimen they described has what's it called? Like the crest. What's the crest called at the head? Like the
So
one like
lacrimal?
Triceratops?
yeah. No. The
So
the, the big
is the
thing,
sagittal.
sagittal crest. Uh, half of the sagittal crest is bitten off.
Oh
Ooh.
shit.
Bro had to like the muscles, the attachments are gone. Like the fucker probably had like a crooked head, couldn't lift it like completely. It is it is incredible. Like basically, she says it in a nice way. It is incredible how fucked up they are. All the ones we
Yeah.
find, and it's like it's a ridiculous amount of pathologies that are healed. Like they specifically, she specifically says healed pathologies, and it's like I like I was thinking like like we see predators today fucking each other up, but a lot of times it's just like scrapping in many like mammals. Like sometimes like it goes to shit, like and like the animals kill each other. But like this is some crocodilian level of intraspecific combat where you like imagine how much biting. I know I remember someone once saying like how they find how their faces are bitten, like how that was all ritualistic, like probably biting of the face. But like people say, oh, it's like they were playing around scrapping, like
I
they
mean,
are bitten to the bone.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I would
If you
assume
look
Young would do it in a play, like
if you
space, but
look at
Yeah,
any
probably.
like big carnivore alive today, bears, lions, tigers, stuff. If you look at a big male, like an old male, their
Hmm.
faces are scarred to shit. And I think the whole thing is like because like a lot of mammals, beside like us, have loose skin, and that really helps. That
Hmm.
fucking saves them. Because
Mm.
I have seen bears
Yeah.
literally flay each alive with their claws in like territorial dispute. And like a
Okay.
reptile has that thick scales, they don't have that give. So any injury they like give each other is probably going to be horrifyingly visible, like much easier done.
Yeah. It's like you see when like Komodo dragons fight, and that's very visceral, but
Yeah,
like for all in like no matter how big that lizard is, they are still they have relatively small quote unquote teeth, and like not that like uh, tyrannosaurs have a ridiculous bite force and giant teeth, and that probably looked I'm just imagining like that looked fucking nasty probably
yeah.
Mhm.
when these fought.
Ironic, you know what? Ironically, what would be one of my what I would love to see is it's from Jurassic World. There is this scene where Rexy has the Indominus by the neck and is like shaking her like a fucking pit bull. And seeing that between two Rexes would be such a sight.
Though I
Because she
bet if
has
they
her by the skin of the neck and she's just
mm,
ripping, and you can see like chunks of scale and skin and gristle flying.
mm,
It would be. I think we under how like in documentaries they like when they bite or like in movies, oh it's like a little bit of blood and thing like it would be horrible. Like I'm just thinking like on that part of the head where that crest is, the top of the head, basically. There is so much muscle from the jaws, from this, from that, then like scales and skin. And this fucker got its bone, not muscles, bitten off.
Yeah.
Like that that is fucking that is some crocodilian level shit where they bite each other's legs off and crap.
Yeah.
Imagine just how many little arms were were lost to biting.
I am surprised we've not found a T-Rex with a pathological missing arm yet. I genuinely am surprised at that.
Yeah, we
Well,
don't have
What
a
are
lot of
how
arms
would
in
you
the show.
know?
I
Like,
mean,
if you
just
find a
heel-
Tyrannosaurus skeleton that doesn't have an arm,
Yeah, find a
uh
Tyrannosaurus skeleton with like an arm that's half bitten off. We
Oh,
found that
yeah,
half
with
like a
like
little
Archelon,
bone, like
.
missing. You get what I mean? Like a humerus is
yeah.
bitten off with like a
Yeah.
I was
pathology. Yeah.
gonna say I would assume that you would see healing on that missing like you would see
Mm-hmm.
marks because like that would
Hmm.
pull like I would feel like that would also mess with the shoulder bone, like getting that ripped off. Like you
I
need
mean, that's
healing in
what
the
we
shoulder.
found with. Is it the Yoshi? You could probably verify the Archelon, the mounted Archelon, the big one. That's Matilda, right?
You mean the one in Vienna?
Yeah. Is that the one that has the missing flipper?
Could be. I mean, there aren't many mounds of Archelon.
There is, for quick context, there is an Archelon mount that has missing a flipper, and we know that the flipper was pathological because we have some bite marks. And interestingly enough, the the one that has missing most the bones there are actually 10 or 20% shorter than on the other side. So something grabbed hold of that Archelon's flipper, bit it off, and then you can literally see that she grew probably a while with 3 flippers still.
Huh.
Yeah.
And also, on the regards of Tyrannosaurs, still one of the most impressive ones is Stan, because Stan has a fucking brain case.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
It's
it's hard to bring up like these face biting like extreme survival specimens without bringing up the Black Knight specimen and the
Hmm.
description of that from the SVP abstract.
wait, what is that? That's
The Tylosaur that has absolutely extreme pathologies on the head, yet shows healing.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Like there is a reason why it is called the Black Knight specimen.
No, the reptiles in general are ridiculous.
Let me
They're
grab
fucking
that.
ridiculous when
Let
they
me
survive.
let me take a screenshot of that abstract so you can read the pathologies because it is. Oh,
Something. I'm wondering about that. Like, I mean, that's something we will never know. But like that Gorgosaur, that like scrappy, like it's
yeah,
implied. Like
yeah,
Hank Sharp says, okay, it's you get what I mean. Like a different Gorgosaur fucked him up. What if that 11-meter Spletosaur was really fucking hungry that day?
I'm posting it in stream material. Here is the Black Knight abstract. Like you have hyperossifications on the front third of uh of the dentary.
Okay.
Like
And
this
like,
is this is uh broken dentary and extreme trauma in general on like the front of the head.
Jesus fucking Christ. Substantial heel at both dentaries and the premaxilla. The entire head. The anterior end of the right dentary has a several raised ridges across the lateral surface, plus made with teeth dragging across the bone. Fuck.
Yep.
Left dentary bears a large more than 25 centimeter in size, hyperossification in its anterior third, and a displaced fracture with rounded edges on the posterior end of the. A deep channel excavates the lateral side of the hyperossification adjacent to the second through fifth tooth position and leads to the bone interior.
Hmm.
A Cavalian roof. And damage is considered denture being broken, followed by possible infection and partial healing. Holy fuck. The premaxilla bears evidence of extreme trauma. The rostrum and the dentigerous portion are missing, removed in life. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
I saw a picture of the specimen in the poster. It's so messed up. I'm so excited for this thing to get published because this is probably the most extreme like healing I would say in like vertebrate fossil or at least tetrapod
I
fossil.
I remember that crocodile though with like that's a living one with like half of his upper jaw missing.
I
Hmm.
mean, it's similar vibes.
Yeah,
It
that
is,
type of shit.
yeah.
Yeah, honestly, that would be cool to see for a Moses or artwork if they do a new one.
Oh, I'm probably doing
Yeah.
that when that is published.
Is the
Yeah.
Black Knight not a known species, or does that just not
It's
matter because of how cool it is?
In that case,
Yeah.
I think I mean that can be easily also used for different.
That's
Genus.
fair.
Have you done that thing where something like have you done like an ichthyosaur like decapitating Tanistrophius ever?
Ooh.
How they find like necks with evidence of
I
like
know what you
use.
mean. Yeah, but have I done something with it? I don't remember.
That would be so cool.
I mean, you would have had to do it last year, and I don't remember you doing that.
That's
I think
on
we
your
might have
list.
talked about it, but never did it.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I
Like
mean, you
decapitating.
you could do it with any tiny strophiid. And it, like, I don't think you've done Macronemus before.
We're getting there.
Yeah. I know that we also have some stuff with facial biting though for Gorgonopsids. Like I
Oh
remember
yeah.
that being
Why was
published.
that gets published?
No, I'm pretty sure it's been published. Like I remember seeing the images of the specimen like in diagrams of it with paper. I wouldn't be surprised if BR Masukians also did it.
Mm.
Like just a lot of early Therapsid groups probably I would have assumed done it.
Mm.
Like, I could imagine like even things like Sinognathus doing something like that. Though we're most likely not able to get stuff like this without incredible luck. This sort of stuff is why ichnofossils are so cool. 'Cause that's the only way we're gonna get confirmation of behavior in these animals. Oh yeah, Sam Sukop's posted the Gorgonopsid specimen I was talking about. In voice chat text if you want to see it. Yeah.
Embedded too. Oof.
I assume we see healing in the specimen.
Yeah, it has a
Yeah.
callus.
I mean,
on
what
its
better
head.
evidence is there than a tooth embedded in
Yeah.
through
Yeah.
it?
Oh hey Grace. I mean, healing would be the more important thing because that's the difference between like the predator just or like another Gorgonopsid scavenging and breaking a tooth.
True.
Flare up. Flare up.
No!
Hello.
Too late!
I guess John Crichton doesn't do it for anyone. Gotta go to Vala.
Huh?
Scroll up.
Yeah, no. Second one for sure.
Grace, Videx told us that you have acquired some seeds.
No, I have not acquired some seeds. I have acquired more seed.
More.
Oh, the seeds.
Hang on a sec. Let me get up and take a picture of my spread.
I'm very curious based off that how many you bought. Yeah, I need to go by like local parks and collect seeds from plants that are still standing.
What the fuck, dude? Like that is already over.
No, I did it last winter.
How?
You'd be amount of snow, and amount of wind. Sometimes there will be things still standing.
Yep.
I'm confused. Like where I am, like it's Jover already by this time.
Yeah, I mean it's like just like the stuff is dead. Obviously, it's just like some wind dispersed stuff being stuck on some smaller plants and stuff like that.
Yeah. Interesting, because like it's pretty much all dispersed at this point.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, it's not much, but there's some.
It's not just one picture. I had to break it up into two.
Oh no! Don't tempt Dynamo.
Well,
He has.
What?
all of my stuff is edible, so it's all vegetables, some herbs, some fruit.
Boo! Where's the wildflowers?
Wildflowers aren't gonna grow in the greenhouse.
Boo!
I'm gonna go. By the way, good night, everyone. I'll
Night.
see you all
Good
another
night.
time.
Levi.
Yeah.
See you all.
Yep.
Also, you're looking good. Loving the lighting.
It needs the romantic lighting.
Of course. See you all.
Yep.
You.
Oh, that is a lot.
Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh boy.
Dynamo, you should send these to your sister.
Mm.
She might be interested.
The seeds.
Here, this one's properly rotated now.
Ah, get rotated. Ah, yes.
Yeah, I realized I had 72 cells, and based on what I needed, I was only going to fill up 17 of them. So I decided to up my needs. The ones on top of the plastic seed starter kit are the ones that need to get started early. The ones that I'm holding like a deck of cards are the ones that are directed so.
Okay, yeah.
I'll wait for the last frost and then stick them in the ground, and we'll be off to the races.
Yeah, I was wondering if any of those, like, just since I don't know too much about like the requirements of these sort of plants, I was wondering if that, like, any sort of frost would be required for, like, quote unquote activating the seeds, because I know
Not
a lot.
for not
No,
for edible plants.
not for these guys.
Yeah.
That is true of my front yard because my front yard is all native plants,
Yeah.
but most of them are perennials anyway.
They do whatever.
They do whatever.
Not like cold germinators.
Yeah.
The majority of plants I know, well, at least that grow here, are not like cold germinators.
Yeah. I couldn't remember if germinating was the right term. I didn't.
Germinating.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so VDEX and I are both feeling spring fever pretty bad.
Yeah.
I put up a bunch of shit yesterday and today.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still very happy that for the last 2 years my parents have kept a part of our backyard, like, they don't touch it. They just let it grow. And you get certain plants growing like over 2 meters tall.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
This was when, like, I was having problems with my camera. Let me see if I can find an image of the.
I touch most of my yard pretty regularly, but like once a month. I think that's more than enough.
Yeah,
More
I mean,
than-
it's one section of it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. The backyard is still kind of a blank slate, but I wanted the front yard to be not only something native, but also that I didn't have to mow.
Yeah.
So, really looking forward to whenever the crabapple starts putting out some leaves and blooms again, because the bugs loved the crabapple last year.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah. Before I look for that image, Fidex, did I ever show you an image of that quarry where I was searching for fossils at? Like, I have. Let me send it. Like, this was it after a bunch of rain. Look in voice chat text.
Oh,
Did I ever show you that?
That's flooded as fuck.
Yeah, it's an old limestone quarry.
E.
Oh.
That's where you can get, like, absolute, like, there are just full corals there. Now let me actually search for. Oh, there's a deer that I found at one point. There's that. Where? Oh, this would be the year before. I would have taken these photos. Do I actually just have no photos of this? No. I think I might be remembering FaceTiming Dynamo.
Yeah.
Not taking any photos.
No.
Yeah, to wait till the summer. Yeah, I still have stuff from the last time I collected from there, in my car, like just in the
Mm.
trunk.
Oh, that's me in the car.
Oh yeah, here. I don't think I posted these either. These were when I went a bit further up north, still in the lower peninsula. If they will load.
Ooh.
Okay, I think I'm nearly done.
Nice.
Anyways, back to the fish I'm working on. Because since Yash didn't want to draw the fish I suggested, I shall do it myself.
Are you doing Menaspis again?
No, Quebec, yes, the
Eh.
lobefin fish I recommended at the start.
Ah, that thing. Yeah.
Yeah, the weird lobefin fish with only with only lobes on the pectorals and nowhere else.
Yeah. Why would you need
It
more?
is. Yeah, I mean it's the only lobefin fish to do something like that we have in general. It's really weird. Got a re-description, but whoever did the Wikipedia art of it, based it off the original description, so the head is really messed up looking. I think the last lobefin fish you did was the lungfish, like the last Australian Devonian one that you did, like where it was on the on like a sort of sandy.
Oh, that.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
that might have been the last lobefin that you
The
did.
weird beaked
Yeah,
one.
or
Yeah.
I guess outside of as a Baharia. There's a lot of cool ones out there. Still trying to figure out muscles of like what facial muscles would be like in extinct like older coelacanths.
Hmm. Oh, let me try something.
I'm also probably gonna go to sleep.
Yep.
Me.
See
Alright.
you guys later.
Later.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Hmm.
That just leaves me to continue the obsessing over plants,
Nice.
garden plants. Yeah, I know you like to do the more wildlife restoration stuff. I just want to feed myself and others.
Mm-hmm.
If we had Dynamo's sister on Mike.
I mean, she not really. She mostly deals in house plants.
True.
indoor greenery.
True.
Me and Mom are more so the outdoor gardeners.
Yeah. I mean, you said you were gonna try the squash again, if I remember right.
Yes. Not sure where, but
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah, which is sort of like the squash are an example of like a blend between what you usually do and what Grace is currently doing.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Oh, did I tell you guys that I ordered up a greenhouse tent?
Ooh.
I was confused of what you meant by grow. They wouldn't be growing in the greenhouse. I didn't know if that was a metaphor.
No, actual greenhouse. Menards, the Midwestern hardware feed and seed store,
Yes.
had a sale on their greenhouse tents.
Nice.
So I got one with delivery. So this is going to be delivered to my workplace tomorrow because I work tomorrow. With delivery, less than $300
Not bad.
Dang.
for so for you guys it's 10 by 20 by 8. For everybody international, that's 3 meters by 6 meters by 2.5 meters.
That's big.
Yes.
You, the slogan is correct. You did save big money at Menards.
Oh.
Oh god, they play that jingle every single time that I go there. Like,
Not wrong though.
Oh, I don't think I ever brought this up, but uh, a while ago I went to a specialty like birdseed store because those do exist, I guess.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
And I bought birdseed hot sauce.
Nice.
What?
Huh?
In a simple words, birds cannot taste spicy, but squirrels and other mammals can. As squirrels are a common emptier/destroyer of bird feeders, there's a very simple solution.
Yeah, it's pure
Mm.
capsaicin.
Oh my
Pure
god.
You have to wear.
You might distract the squirrels, but you might attract the Mexicans.
No,
No,
what you're gonna do is you're gonna effectively mace every squirrel in your neighborhood.
Probably.
I mean, pretty much. Hold on, let me see if I can find the the bottle that it's in. Like,
Antariano,
it's
yes, this is Schmaxy time with Ceratopsians, and I just added motion blur.
Of course.
Oh, I found it. Oh, this is such a good image.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what? Hold on, let me copy this. It's such dumb packaging. I'm posting it in voice chat text.
Very much to the point.
You only need 8 ounces per 30 pounds of bird seed.
Mm-hmm. It is strong.
Yeah, they recommend wearing gloves.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, the squirrel! Oh my god! Cold flaming squirrels, it's us.
yeah.
We have a similar bird feed supply store here in Auburn, and they
Damn.
also have that.
Yeah, this is at the same place that I got birds of the
Mm.
it's beautiful.